It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Well, it's race number 6, and how often would you say this? It's the penultimate race on the card. It's your chance to play the last double over 1,400 meters. It's a merit-rated 65 handicap, and at the time of recording, no scratchings. This is how they're betting, Warren. Single figures, number 1, 6 to 1. 2 is at 3 to 1. I see number 4 at 7 to 1, 6 at 9 to 2, and 7 is at 5 to 1, and then Final Destiny, number 9, is at 3 to 1. Like the previous race, I'm going to do a copy and paste with regards to numbers, the number of numbers, and here I'm going with 3. Number 2, Senior Garcia, is going to be a horse that you have to include on his last start behind Nelson Bay. Lake Como has come out to win. He's nicely drawn at 2, and I think Sereno does know the horse well. All the time, Yoga's Governor's runner with Rachel Vinica up. I think the plus is Rachel back on the horse because she's 1 from 1 on this individual and a horse that's threatening to win again. And then Final Destiny. This riding arrangement is reminding me of Twice Golden. I know it's over a different distance, etc., but Richard Verree has got that horse Twice Golden on a string now, just the way he rides him. And this horse, although over a shorter distance, he's a similar type of ride, isn't he, Warren? I mean, he enjoys a patient ride and then he kicks. And Richard, I suspect, will have a plan of action with him because he often runs out of runway, leaves Everest to climb over the final 200 meters. And I think Richard would have noticed that in his races, would have seen his replays. And all you need now is a plan of action. And if the plan of action works, I think this horse could finally win again. 639 days. It could be the Richard Verree factor that could see him into the number 1 box. So I'm happy with those numbers, Warren, unless you like something else. Numbers 2, 6, and 9.
D's, yeah, it's tough because 2, 6, 9, you've made strong cases for them, and they have big chances. I need to add another 2 horses to the mix.
Yes.
But that now makes it 5 horses that we're talking about, and 5 out of 9, and we know what that means. But let me talk about the other 2 that I'd like to give a bit of a mention. No good things. I mean, it's hard to make anything in a 65 handicap good things. Stevie G is a horse that we can never turn our back on him.
This horse, Stevie G, I mean, whenever you work, isn't there like a buzz around this horse on course?
He's just such a good-looking son of Crusade out of Moonlight Becomes You. His owners are always upbeat and passionate, and he's done so well for them, Stevie G. I know he's only a one-time winner, but he's had places. He's never too far off the action, and he's just a horse that you can never, ever ignore. Hard to tip him with confidence, but I wouldn't leave him out of trifectas and quartets. And then another horse that's going to pop up and win one of these days is number 7, Brass Bell. He is a 7-year-old, a son of Path Fork. The apprentice takes valuable weight off the back. Duncan Stable's in good form. Apprentice De Harb has ridden him twice out of his last 3 starts. He would have learnt all his quirks. And I'm just saying that Stevie G and Brass Bell must be given place chances, trifecta chances, quartet chances. But as for the win, I think Senor Garcia all the time in Final Destiny. So 2, 6, 9, and then place chances 4 and 7. So I don't know. I don't think it needs to be field, D's.
Yeah, I think that you can definitely, try and minimize your spend here. 2, 6, and 9 for me. Warren has given you 2 horses for trifectas and quartets, and maybe if you're looking for the result, you can go with horses that he's mentioned here. Brass Bell being one of them, and the other being Stevie G. And that is it, race number 6. We're on to the lucky last that will be coming up next, which is race number 7. And I hope that everything's going according to plan if you're listening into this preview in race number 6.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.